Hi there, from my beautiful backyard on the east coast of Australia to you, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. I'm just jumping on to fill you in on our upcoming 3-day challenge, Badass Boundaries. This is happening in 18 hours, and I wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what it's about. So, first of all, creating boundaries is not just about shutting people out, saying no, blocking, building walls between you and others, and being self righteous and controlling. No, it's about creating, healthy boundaries for your life, for yourself, for your relationships, for your happiness. And this can relate to things that you agreed to do. It can be around how people speak to you, how you allow people to treat you, what's acceptable, what's unacceptable. It's also about bringing in the things you want, because when you make boundaries around the things that that you don't want, that you no longer want to create in your life, you make space for the things that you do want. Otherwise, it's full of the stuff you don't want. And if you keep doing the same things and allowing the same things in, guess what? You're going to get a whole lot more. Like they say, what is it? Was it Einstein? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yes, this is what it's all about, changing the results that we have in our life, that we see in our life, in our relationships. And boundaries can refer to how we treat ourselves, how we show up for ourselves. Our boundaries can relate to our relationships, as I was saying before. So it works on many different levels. And, in this discussion, we're going to be looking at, at behaviors and patterns of communication, whether it's in the workplace, in our families, in our community. And we're not getting political here. There's no politics in this space. But in our communities, in our intimate relationships, in the bedroom, all of it, wherever it is that we're not having strong enough boundaries, we're going to dive into that. So this call, just to let you know, is going to be private. It's not a public one on Facebook. So you can join the event. This is a 3-day event with 3 calls that last an hour. We may stay on another 15 minutes for discussion for those people who have time, but for the others, we close the contain room 1 hour to respect whatever, other arrangements you may have. And just appreciating that you've set aside the time to join us. So in that space, we're going to be spending time learning, discussing we'll be sharing some things between us, doing some exercises, and you'll go into private breakout groups to do practice. As I said, it will be done through event. You can register through Eventbrite. The link will be in my bio, or you can personally message me for details. And you'll be meeting on Zoom to be doing this live. And for those of you who can't make that date or that time because you have other commitments, work, family, you may be asleep where you are. And you don't want to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I certainly can't blame you. So for those people, there'll be replays in the Facebook group. So I encourage you to join my private Facebook group. And in this Facebook group too is where you can be posting and interacting with each other in between our sessions. We're also going to make sure that this isn't just talk that goes in one ear and out the other, and you come away and you forget all of it. The idea of this 3-day challenge is that you implement it, and to help you, to help cement the information so that you actually put it into action, we're going to have a daily contest and be drawing prizes for those people who do the action steps. So we'll be posting the action steps. I'll be sharing them on the live call, but actually posting them on the private Facebook group, Radiant Women Rising. And in those under the posts, you're going to be putting your actions and commenting on other people too, connecting with each other. And the next day when we begin the call, we will be drawing the prize for the winners and for that day. And there'll be other great surprises on the call, which I'm not going to tell you about right now. We'll just leave that a mystery thing that you'll discover. And at the end of the 3 days, for those who take action, take action and post under all 3 days of the challenge, there will be a grand prize at the end, and the prize will be worth $1,000 US, which is over 1K in Australia, and you translate it to your currency, but you'll love it. It is of immense value. So what else do I want to cover here? I can't think. I think I've covered most of it. So yes, I encourage you to join me both through the Eventbrite link, because yes, not only will you be able to go live on the calls, you will receive reminders and also links for other things. So this will be great. If you can't make one day, you'll have a reminder, for another day, because I know a lot of things I love, I forget, and then I regret that I didn't have a reminder. And the other way, of course, to jump into my private group so that you can participate in the contest. So yes, if there's anything else, anything you want to know, feel free to private message me and I'll answer you if you have any questions. Otherwise, I just encourage you to dive in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side, sending you lots of love from my backyard to wherever you are in the world, in time and space. Lots of love. See you soon.